Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We are going to be with you in just a couple of seconds. You are on Camera Artist Guild Facebook page. And we're going to start the group here in just a couple of seconds. And I'll be right back with you. There it is. Good afternoon, everybody. This is George DeLoache, and this is the Camera Artist Guild Thursday Critique. And I am glad you're here, and we are back running again. Boy, it is really nice to be back. We're on the Thursday time slot, and I'm going to try to hold to that. As you guys know, I had a couple of health challenges. It's really a problem getting old. Don't ever do it. But those health challenges are over, and we're back at it again. But anyway, let's jump over here to Photoshop. Now, the reason why I have this image up, this is one of mine. I just had the design session last night, and the client made a very nice purchase. I'm thrilled with it. They took this printed, a $1,700 print for this one. I did a broadcast from Hollywood Boulevard when we were doing an engagement photograph session a couple of weeks ago. And just to let you guys know I was there and what was going on. Well, this is the results of it. And the design purpose of this image was to tell a story. It was a narrative. We were trying to tell a story with a single photograph. And that story is, first, they are a mature couple who are getting engaged, and are engaged, found each other, second marriages, and they're very much in love. Now, the Roosevelt Hotel that you see in the background, they got engaged there, and they insisted that I include the Roosevelt Hotel in some photographs to let people know that was where they got engaged. Well, the Roosevelt wants $700, I think, to do photographs in the Roosevelt Hotel. And when I walked in the doorman snatched me up by my short hairs and showed me the exit as long as I had a professional camera in my hand. And I had a little bitty mirrorless, and he still threw me out. So there was no chance of photographing inside the Roosevelt. So I had to come up with an idea. And they love movies. That is the thing that brought them both together. And they love Hollywood. Now, they're from a town up north, and so they come to Hollywood to be able to see movies and stuff like that. So we created this entire image with the Roosevelt Hotel in the background, the Chinese theater marquee on the right, and then all the traffic on the boulevard, the stars, and specifically them, and I lit them. Now, I have an assistant so standing off camera here, camera right, and I'm using the Godox 8100s. I love those things. They are just fabulous. If you not familiar with them, Godox is killing it right now as far as I'm concerned. I don't care about the more expensive brands, but Godox is just killing it. The 8100 is a little bit larger than a Coke can, and it kicks out 100 watt-seconds of light. And I had that through a shoot-through umbrella, and I just had the assistant hand hold it as we directed the light specifically to that area, and then balanced all the lighting with the background and everything. So it was interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Great. Okay. There we go. Okay, first image up for critique. And let me check here. Rod. It's okay here. Rob. I'm sorry. Rob. Okay. And it's back. Okay, good enough. J. Lawrence Clark. How you doing, brother? Anyway, We are back up now, and the first image that we're going to take a look at is Rob Williams. And Rob, I don't know where you found this model, but she sure is killer. I just love her look. That's one of the things that just really attracted me to this image. Now, there are some work that you could do on posing, and you'll benefit from. Now, there's several poses. I picked this one. The other poses, she is kind of straddling the chair, and there are times, that's a more masculine pose. There are times when you would use that pose, but she would be more casually dressed because it's a casual, in-your-face, kind of like female doing a masculine pose. So you got to be propped just right to carry that off. And this one's a little bit off from that, so work on your pose. The second thing, love her hair, but you got a conflict of tones right there. Now maybe that's what you wanted, and you did pull off detail in the blouse, and you got the background and you got her hair, but the hair and the background are so close color wise, she almost melts into the background, especially over here, camera left over on this side. It doesn't go completely, I can see it. Now you will see easily the differentiation between the hair and the background because you created the image and you were there. But other people looking at it, it may benefit some to run with a darker background. I saw your setup, your behind the scenes photograph. So if it was at all possible and you couldn't do it any other way, you could move her farther off the background. If you double her distance from the background, let's say she's 5 feet off the background. Well, if you can take her 10 feet off the background, keep the same exposure on her, the background would drop by a quarter. Double the distance, quarter of the exposure. So it would drop down 4 shades, or actually 4 stops. So that would just really take your background and set it off. But other than that, I love the composition. Not thrilled with the hand up and the arm out to the side like that, but that's okay. I think I would probably maybe even try both hands across the top of the chair, gracefully posed. That would maybe run a little bit better, or even a hand alongside her head. It just depends. But check into the posing a little bit and then consider those monotones. But nice job, beautiful model. Okay, this is Nicole Elan Moore, and we've got more maternity, which is great. I wish that we had more people. We need more folks. Anyway, getting over to it. I love the concept. This is kind of a traditional concept. And you usually have to have 2 people to pull this off because you got one on one side, one on the other to hold the material up and let it go, and then you time the shot. I don't know what this is off here on camera left, whether that is a column or off the background or what, but if I'm wondering what it is, so is the client, and so is the viewer. So I think if it's a column, you're going to have to work at making it more distinct. Otherwise, remove it from the background. Secondly, there is something happening in the background right here on camera right, and I am not again sure what it is. Whether it is smoke, whether it's gauze, I'm just not sure what it is. But it doesn't, in my sight, add to the symmetry of the image. I've enlarged it. Let's take it up just a little bit larger and see if I can't figure out what it is. Okay, it looks like it's a pattern on the wall. Then you're going to have to work with that wall a little bit. I'm not sure where you are. Yeah, it's a pattern on the wall. So consider that that pattern area. Whoops, let's go back the other way. Okay. And now one other thing that would help, and another, I understand the look. I've photographed a lot of, well, not a lot of maternity, but maternity. I would, and this is me, but I would pose her turned a little bit to accent the size of her abdominal area. White tends to all white. There's no contrast there, so you lose the shape of her body. And turn her a little to the camera left, and I think that would really snazz it up just a little bit. And we have Dana Rucker. She got 𝐥𝐤𝐤 200s. You use the 200s. Good, Dana. Nice to see you. Diana. Boy, Dana. Oh, I'll tell you. I always flub names no matter what.